Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back for another episode of Subnautica on the Xbox One. I'm back here in my original base. We came back here after the last episode to gather up some more resources. We were in the middle of building base number 2, and I ran out of all the titanium and glass that I'd stocked up on my cyclops submarine in order to build the new base structure that we have in the other area. Now, some good news today. There was an update that came out for Subnautica on the Xbox One, and that helped clear up a number of different bugs and whatnot. So some of the things that they focused on included working on some of the stability issues. They added some other languages that you can have the subtitles in. So there's I think a total of like 26 different languages now that you can have the subtitles in, including most of the major languages at this point. Fortunately, they did a number of different bug fixes as well, fixing some of the things like when I first started playing, I didn't have a default key binding for reloading the batteries and things in different equipment. You can see the labels on these little computer panels are much clearer to read. They fixed the lights here in the Cyclops, so fortunately we can finally start to use our Cyclops sub again. Unfortunately, there's nothing new in terms of like functionality, and no new content in terms of terrain or like map areas or anything like that. But that also is kind of a double-edged sword, so that when they do add in new land content, if it's anything like they did this last time, you actually have to start a new game in order to take advantage of that new content. So we have the Cyclops here all restocked with materials. It took a little bit of time and gathered up a whole bunch more titanium and some more glass, and I thought we'd go back and continue building the second base that we were working on. But check this out. So here's the interior lights, and now just the way you can on the computer, when you click the button to turn off the interior lights, it actually gets dark in here, and this will make an enormous difference when driving the Cyclops sub around. Now, as far as I know, we still don't have the cameras and whatnot, but you can clearly see when I turn the lights on and off. We've got headlights and everything too, which is super cool. This should make a huge difference in terms of trying to navigate and see where we're going, because we don't have that ridiculous glare on the screen anymore. Now, without all the cameras, it's still going to be a bit of an adventure trying to use the sub for much, simply because there just isn't enough visibility around the ship, even with being able to see through the glass, to be able to navigate terribly effectively when you're in any kind of constrained area where there's some like land structure, or any kind of reefs or anything like that nearby. But this is a huge update, though, in terms of just being able to use this thing. So it's not perfect, but it's sure usable now, and it's a big difference from what it was. So I'm really happy to see that they had an update for the Xbox One today. Again, largely just addressing bugs, which is fine. I think there's a lot of really great content already in the game, so it's always a bonus when they add some more. But cleaning up the bugs really makes a big difference for people that are already playing, and the content that they already have there. So let's head over to the new base. Now, they did say that they increased the performance. I'm still seeing ridiculous amounts of video lag when I'm anywhere near the sub, particularly when I'm trying to drive it. So we still have a horn. We don't have any cameras. And I'm having trouble seeing where my little tags are. So I have the island over there. But when I'm driving... Oh, I see. It's down by the heat signature there. Okay. A little bit hard to tell where... I can't even see the beacon that I put down there. I can see the heat signature, but I can't see the beacon I put right next to it. So we're just going to kind of boot past that heat signature a little bit, and then we'll turn around, and I can actually see the ground under there, which is good. It's a big difference. And then we'll kind of spin around, and I'll get the submarine position so that we can work on the base we started here. Okay, we made our way to base number 2. It took a little bit of navigating to get down here, just because you can't really see downwards very well in the sub. Even with the visibility improvements here now, so we can see forward, which is good. And again, a huge improvement over what it was. Oh, sorry. I'm going to try and turn these headlights off and see if we can see the base lit up under its own lighting. There we go. Mostly just looks dark. I'm going to have to add some extra lighting on that thing. So we found our way back down here. It just took a little bit of maneuvering to try to find it. I have the beacon placed here, which made it easier because I could kind of try to keep an eye on that. But when you get over top of the beacon, you can't see it anymore because for whatever reason, when you're controlling the ship and you look down, you can't see the beacon. So we do have the base started here. Let's go out and add some more things to it. So I have a little bit of titanium here on me now. I got a pretty good load of it, actually. I'm going to grab a couple pieces of glass in here in case we want to build something that requires glass. And then we'll see what we can get started. Oh, I'm going to go in... Actually, I probably should use my submarine. There we go. We'll head out in the CrypticFox 2 and see what we can find out here to add on to our cool little underwater base. So as you can see, I did add one little addition on after the video. I figured out how to kind of set my base up so I can build underneath this platform, which I think is going to look really cool when we get a second layer down here. So I think that's what I'm going to work on today. Let's jump out here, and we'll get our base building tool, and we can work on making this a little bit bigger. So now, I think if I put like a T intersection on this... Oh my goodness, what is going on here? MultiPurpose Room, Deconstruct. I think I might have had something up here that wasn't quite finished. No, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I've got that whole centerpiece all built. This is all built. I thought there was something I ran short of when I was building. Maybe it was something down here, because I'm seeing a whole lot of, like, 99... I'm seeing something that's at, like, 99% here, but... Deconstruct controller button B. I think I might have had a partial piece built here. Yeah, I can't swim forward because there's something in my way. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I had something... Oh, no. I had started a multi-purpose room here, and it's... I didn't finish it. I was like short a piece of glass or something, and now I've got this invisible base piece here that I can't get rid of. Maybe if I get rid of the connecting piece here, it will take care of that one. Let's find out, I guess. Actually, it's not letting me deconstruct this either. Change power source, controller button X. Oh. Caution. I have never run out of power in this base building tool. Alright, hold on. Maybe that was the problem. Where's this multi-purpose room there? Okay, let's see. There we go. Now that I have power in it, it actually will let me take it apart, so that's good. Well, sort of. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh no, where's my sub? Go, go, go. Go fast, go fast. Jeez, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to deconstruct this invisible room, but my inventory's full, so I'm gonna have to build something first. Just so I can get enough room for the materials in order to take apart the multi-purpose room that's there but not there. That's messy. Okay, so... Oh, great. As soon as I clear up some space, I'm gonna have reclaimed water show up in there. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna go up to the top here maybe, and we'll do some grow beds in the back, because that's what I was planning to do anyway. There's that tunnel that I built off that is strangely now not connected. That is no good. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something with that. I don't really want to have a piece of the base that goes into the under area that I can't even get onto. All right, so let's build some more foundation here, so we got some more room for grow beds. If I can get this to sync up here. Come on now. This is crazy. Why isn't it connecting? I feel like this shouldn't be a problem for this to connect, and yet, here we are. Yeah, I don't want to go over there. I want right here. Give me right here. Okay. Alright, maybe I just had to be facing a particular way. So, alright, we got one section here, and then we'll do a second one beside this. And then that'll give us a good area to have our grow beds on. If I can get this thing to connect up. There we go. Okay, perfect. And then we can do some lighting and stuff out here too, which I think will make that look really neat. Okay, so in here I have some external grow beds. Or exterior grow bed, I guess it's called. I think I'm probably going to want a few of these. Maybe I should put a hatch right on the back here. So I'm going to put we'll put some grow beds kind of all along the side here. Let's go down this way.
Seconds of oxygen remaining.
Arg. I feel like my oxygen tank's not holding air as long. I'm sure it's probably in my head, but I'm gonna bring my little sea moth up a little bit closer so that I'm not having to boot so far away to get it. There we go. Alright, so I think we'll do like 3 rows of 3 of these grow beds back here. And that'll give me a pretty decent amount of stuff that I can grow. Because there's going to be some number of different supplies I'm going to want too. So the creep vine, for example, I don't see that growing down at this depth. So we might want to grow some of that. And I'm sure there'll be a number of different other plants we want to grow as well. So I don't see any acid. What is that? I don't even know what I picked there. That's the grow bed, but it's not showing me a grow bed. What is that? Oh, there we go. Weird. Is that an indoor grow bed? Is that my problem? Maybe that's what it is. That's what it was. It was an indoor grow bed. My goodness. Okay. Okay, so we'll have a second one here. It's, maybe it must be just an optical illusion. It looks like it's on a funny angle to me. Okay, we'll do a second one right here. And then we'll do a third one over here. Perfect. And then I'm going to do 3 on this other side over here for now, and then I might actually be just about a titanium by then. Because it only had, I think, maybe a dozen pieces of titanium on me. Let's try to get this kind of lined up roughly how I have these other ones. It's maybe a little nitpicky, but I like when it kind of lines up. Okay, we'll go over here. There we go. Do another grow bed here.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And we got time to do one more before I run out of air. Yes, we do. Okay. So that'll give me enough room that I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that multi-purpose room that's down here at least. And I had to set those things up anyway, so I do need to figure out how to make the connection up at the top. I'm gonna have to try and do some sort of a T intersection up there, I guess. If I jump out here, we should be able to get some materials by taking apart this multi-purpose room. Even though it's invisible. Okay. I'm going to do a T intersection here to make this kind of extend a little bit farther out. A little T corridor. And then I was kind of hoping I'd have enough room on that end for another room, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, actually. The multi-purpose room might actually cut into this cliffside, and that would... I'm pretty sure that would compromises the ability for it to have air inside. So let's go multi-purpose room. Oh, I need more titanium. Okay, so I knew we were going to run out eventually. Let's take a quick jaunt back to the Cyclops here, and then come back out and do some more building.
Welcome aboard.
Alright, we've got a full stock of titanium again, so I'm going to put... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a multi-purpose room here in the middle, and then I'm going to put a moon pool off of that. So we'll go multi-purpose room, and I should be able to connect this. Yeah, I can connect this kind of hanging in space here. I wonder if I can even put a second one on top. I think I might hit the floor up above, so I might not be able to do that. No, it might fit, actually. Oh, it would almost fit, but it looks like it's just barely hitting. Okay, so I'm not going to do that. But let's add a moon pool in. I could probably put even another multi-purpose room on this side. But I think instead I might do like an observatory down here, maybe. I don't know, there's a ton to see down here, unfortunately. Or maybe the scanner room will go over here. That might be a good fit. So let's try the scanner room. Oh, I need enameled glass and computer chip for that, so I can't do that one. What about the moon pool? I probably should have looked up the material for these. Titanium ingots times 4, lubricant times 4, and advanced wiring kit. I did not prepare those components. I definitely should have. Drat. Okay. Well, what I'll do in the meantime is let's focus instead on making the connection up here. I'm going to build these rooms a little bigger. I think I'm going to do a second layer on here and do a second power generator. I still haven't taken the time to work out the I'm running low on air again. I haven't taken the time to work out the thermal power setup yet, so you have to do that. Oh, my base is I've only got 6.9% stability, so I'm going to have to add some reinforcement in here too, I guess, soon. Okay, this quarter in the middle is going to have to go. Oh, I can't even get rid of it. Glass quarter, deconstruct, B button. There we go. Okay, I kind of like the glass quarter there, to be honest, but I guess I'm going to have to do something different here and just do this little T-quarter intersection instead. Which is fine, I suppose, but it doesn't have that cool glass look to it. So on that side I have the glass quarter, and this one I don't. I wonder if I could put... I don't know, I was thinking of whether I could put like a 4-way intersection here instead and then build something out forwards, but I'll deal with that later, I think. On the back of here, I'm going to want to put another hatch, so we have a way to get through to another way to get through to this little garden area. And I'm all out of titanium again. Alright, I gotta restock, and we'll see about making that hatch. What strikes me funny in this game is that if you overeat, you end up getting this warning saying blood loss detected. Didn't actually take any damage, but I did actually lose some of the food and water that I had stocked up, because I guess I got over 100 or whatever, and it just kind of, for whatever reason, they designed the game so it doesn't like that. But let's go on the back here, and we'll create this hatch. That'll give us another access point to get out to the whole garden area. I do need lubricant in order to make the moon pool. So probably the first thing I could plant out here in the grow bed that would make the most sense would be some of the creep vine. Simply because I'm just going to need it, I think. Let's put some more grow beds out here so we have lots to grow. I could maybe like dedicate a whole section for creep vine, and then some other sections for some other plants that we're going to need as well. I only brought a few plant samples with me though, so I'm going to have to go out and gather a few things up. There we go. Alright, so this kind of gives us the basis for our whole garden area here. Now I'm going to put some lights out here too, I think. We had the floodlights as an option. Now the trouble is they kind of go right off the top of your screen. It's hard to tell which way they're actually facing. So I'll just build one here and see how it comes out. Okay, those are facing the other way, of course, naturally. I don't really care about them facing towards my base. I don't need it lit up. I just want to light up this whole area out here. Alright, so we'll throw a floodlight here. This is going to suck up some extra power, so it's probably a good thing I'm planning to put in another power.
30 seconds.
Another power supply.
Remaining.
Grr. I feel like I'm using up air faster than I was before. Alright, so we have 9 total grow beds there. While I'm getting oxygen anyway, I might as well go back here and get the seeds that I'm going to plant. I should have them just in the lower hull, actually, so I don't even need to go in this way. It'd probably be faster if I just swim in. At least it would if I went to the right end of the ship. Gosh. There we go. Okay, so in these little lower lockers down here, I have some plant samples we can plant. I can find them. Ugh, only one. All right, we got some acid mushrooms we can plant too. Those will be handy for making batteries and that sorts of thing. I have a pretty good stock of titanium still left, and I can't even see my smaller sub. Where is it? Oh, jeez, that's dark down here. Seriously, need some more lights. Okay, so I'm gonna need to get some more of the creepvine seed clusters because this one is gonna take a while to grow. But we'll stick the creepvine, I think, over on this side. So if we use the planter, we can just put this in here. And then I'm going to plant some acid mushroom here. That'll give us a few things anyway. And I'm going to need another light. Let's do another light stand here. I just say I was missing something. Battery! I need more batteries. How about that? Alright. I guess I'm going to be adding that one up later. I'm going to need to make some more batteries. That stinks. Alright, so I have a few more things we built on here, and I'm gonna have to build some more apparently. I'm gonna grab inside here on the second floor where I put the power generator. I also put some more of these grow beds. I'm gonna put another ladder up here, and that will let us get up to that next level. Hopefully I can put them right on top of each other. I'm not sure whether I can or not. This other one might be in the way, I think. Oh, there we go. Alright, so we can get all up to the top that way. And then I'm going to grab some of this lantern fruit so I can plant it. We'll do another bioreactor in here. Lubricant. Okay, so we won't do a bioreactor right now. Man, I thought I had all the supplies that I needed, but apparently I don't. So let's set. We'll do a couple planters in here so we can at least get the trees growing. That'll be used to power this thing. I can do. I should probably do some reinforcement here too while I'm at it. Let's see. Where's that window? I'm gonna put another window in here. So we have 5.7 structure left, so I'm going to have to be a little bit cautious how much more of this I do. Oh, I just accidentally went all the way down to the main floor. Oh, look at that. I put my hatchet back in an area where I can't even get to it because the ladder's in the way. All right, I'll have to move that too, I guess. Let's do one more window in here so this kind of all matches up a little bit. What? Oh, no. All right, I didn't have enough glass on me, apparently. I'm striking out. Okay, I have more back at the cyclops here, so I'm just going to... there we go. I guess I'm going to have to go back out here and get some more supplies. Only a partially formed window there. Okay, so what I'm going to do in between videos is I'm going to go and gather some more of the materials that we need to build the moon pool, so we'll have that at least built out. I clearly need to make another battery. I'll get some more seeds we can plant, so I'll get the garden sort of fleshed out with what we have there. I'm going to work out how to do the power supply from the heat signature up there. Even though I'm planning to put a second bioreactor in, I can always just swap that around and not make it. Maybe I'll make that top room up there my bedroom or something. I don't know. And then we're going to attach the moon pool down here, and I'll probably put a scanner room over on this side, but I'm going to need to gather the electronic supplies we're going to need for that. So I also, now that we have the Cyclops submarine, so it's a little bit more usable, the lag is still a bit of an issue, and the view underwater doesn't load in exceptionally quickly, even when you can see it. So I'd like to try and take this thing out and do a little bit of deep sea exploring and see what we can find with it. And hopefully it'll be a little bit more usable than the first attempt I tried to make at that. And if so, then it might be cool to see what we can find. But thanks everyone for coming and checking out the video. We'll come back and build some more in Subnautica. Continue the work that we have here on the base that we've been building. in our next video. I hope you enjoy these and that you'll come back and check out some more. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.